So I left town for a couple weeks last month, and I always like to bring what I call airplane books. And being a guest at someone else's house, type of books that are light and easy to read and kind of keep you out from underfoot and keep you busy on the plane or wherever else you might find yourself to be. So the book I'm going to be talking about is one of those books, and it is named The Bookshop Ladies by Faith Hogan. This review is part of a collaboration hosted by My Life with Patty and myself called Thursday BookTube. Every Thursday, we invite you to join us in presenting things you have enjoyed reading. Any sort of book will do. Coloring books, cookbooks, biographies, fiction, nonfiction, children's books. There's no rules for this, it just has to be a book you enjoy, and as our playlist grows, so does the variety of books available grow. If you want to participate, just do a video book review, upload it, tag myself and My Life with Patty, and hashtag it Thursday BookTube. The book opens with Joy, a woman who is living in Paris with her husband Yves. They have been married for many years. They're probably both in their 60s, maybe he's a little bit older. And they have this beautiful, beautiful life there. They're wealthy, they have just a lovely life. And suddenly Yves becomes ill. I believe he has a heart attack, I don't remember exactly what. And as he is dying, he tells Joy that she needs to go in his office and deliver a painting in there to his daughter, Robin. Joy is absolutely aghast because Yves dies soon after that, and she had no idea that Yves had a daughter, that this even happened, and who the daughter is, and where does she come from, and they've been married so many years. When did he have a chance to conceive a child? And she's just full of emotions. So she goes after his death, she kind of gets everything in order. She's still in Paris. She goes to his office, into his office in their apartment, and she finds the painting. And she finds out where the daughter lives, which is in a small town in Ireland, and she finds out that the daughter owns a small bookshop there. So she goes. She goes with the intent of just going to the bookshop, dropping off the painting, not saying a word, and leaving. She is tremendously hurt and tremendously upset that this has happened, but she also wants to honor her husband's wishes. So she gets to Ireland. She takes a little place, in a little inn to stay overnight, and she goes to deliver the painting. She's hoping anonymously and then to just go back to Paris. However, fate has other plans, and Joy ends up staying. And the book is about how she stays and how she helps save this little bookstore, which is in danger of going under, and how things pan out with Joy, and how things pan out with between Joy and Yves' daughter, Robin. While she is there, she starts working with Robin, improving the bookstore, which is going under, and trying to make things profitable and trying to make things better. All of this is done kind of in subterfuge because nobody knows that Joy is the widow of Robin's father. So the book is delightful. You know, it's a light romance. There's a little bit of tension in there. Not quite sure how things are going to turn out. There are, needless to say, some hurt feelings and some stories from long ago, and you know, all the sort of things you would expect to hear about in a situation like this. But it was a very good read. I enjoyed it. I felt connected to the characters. I felt connected to the outcome. The writer does a great job kind of literally drawing a picture with words on how this little town is and how the people are and how the little bookstore is and how things develop. I found the most interesting part was the ideas Joy had about making the bookstore profitable and relevant again. I used to be in marketing myself, so I enjoyed reading that and some of the strategies she used. Whether or not they'd work in the real world, I don't know, but they were fun to read about. So the book kind of tied up nicely in the end with kind of a happily ever after, which was good. But getting there was fun and interesting, and I definitely recommend this book if you want a great escapist novel. Now, before I read this book by Faith Hogan, I started another book of hers, and it was named The Guest House by the Sea, and I did not enjoy that book as much. Actually, I didn't finish reading it. It was very formulaic, and I really felt I knew what was going to happen by the first couple of chapters. I did not feel that way about this book she wrote. I don't know if she wrote this book before or after. I felt this book had a little more tension, a little more character development, was a little more unpredictable, which I like. I don't want to know the end at the beginning. So anyway, that's my review of The Bookshop Ladies by Faith Hogan. I enjoyed it. A good, nice read, and light, but yet meaty enough that you don't feel you've wasted your time. Thank you so much for watching.